Yeah, the sneeze adds to it. And you never hear the song enough. You just don't. Okay, and that's the only amount I probably could leave on there before it gets taken down. Before Mutt Lang actually decides to show his face and come over and mop the floor with my ass. You know what I'm saying? So this is what do you call it? The bad tourism. So if you like good tourism, you want to see places that other people want to see. No, get out of here. Just leave town. This is bad tourism. Remember the look at this? Oh, I'm all over the place. And you just heard the soundtrack of course, Def Leppard, because I'm old. So I only heard that song 5,000 times a day. But I'm not sick of it yet. It's issued. What?
It was issued to you.
It was issued to me?
It was issued to everybody.
It was issued to everybody. Yeah, see, if you were born... Well, I wasn't born in the 80s. If you were alive in the 80s and you didn't have the Hysteria album, there's something wrong with you as a person. I'm just saying. And it's your fault, if you have that album, that Shania Twain exists. It's your fault. And that Bryan Adams and Def Leppard and everything else from the 80s sounds exactly the same. Anyways, bad tourism. So instead of going someplace that anybody gives a shit today, what we're doing here, I'm going to turn this around. Well, you can't see it. The river, that's the fantastic Fraser River behind the trees. I'll turn it around again. We're going to go down, someone down the Fraser River. I guess, which one's, you do Bobby, no, what's his name? You do the guy, the band guy. You do Robbie Robertson. And then I do the guy in the background.
I don't know which one's what.
Well, somebody goes somewhere down the crazy river, and then I go somewhere down the Fraser River. I think I just hurt my throat doing that. Yeah. We're going to go to Pitt Meadows, so we're going to cross the Golden Ears Bridge, otherwise known as the Gold and Ears Bridge, depending on how stupid you are as a person. And then we're gonna walk along the Fraser River on the Pitt Meadows side, and we'll see what kind of frivolity and hilarity may ensue. I'm pretty sure nothing interesting is going to happen. Yeah, the shit goes down. Isn't that a Kenny Chesney song? When the shit goes down with Uncle Kraka? With Uncle Kraka? I don't know. Another little thing I thought I'd mention, if you're not from Vancouver and you don't know, if you're visiting Vancouver, here's a little warning for you. No matter how much you're driving over the speed limit in this town, there will be at least one asshole tailgating you and giving you the finger. It's the way it works. It's just the way it is. You could be in a 30 zone and you're doing, let's say, 300-400 kilometers an hour. If you can do that, there will be at least one guy who will be behind you on your ass, and then he'll eventually pass you in a non-passing lane and will give you the finger. That's just the way it is. That's how it works here. I understand it. And this is, I don't know what the fuck this is. That's a road. This is the Golden Ears connector to the Golden Ears Bridge, which we will film in a second here. And we're coming into Langley. The things I love about Vancouver is, if you go downtown, you see people taking their luggage for a walk. If you're just driving around aimlessly anywhere in Vancouver, you see people taking their ladders for a drive. Sometimes they're wheelbarrows. This is a neat bridgey thing, I guess. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna go on the, what's it called again? The Golden Ears Bridge?
Yep.
The Gold and Ears Bridge. Another thing that's cool about Vancouver is, though there are a lot of different bridges, they pretty much all look exactly the same. They found one cool design and decided to stick with it. They all look the same. So right here is the Fraser River. And I guess what are those, houseboats? Somewhere over there. And you got mountains, and then the bridge, and then, I don't know, we're going to go down somewhere over there. Probably the other direction. Well, that begs the question, what is the Pitt River Greenway? Sounds like a shopping center. Remember, I used to go to the Greenway when I was a kid. My mom, we'd get some pick-a-pops. Oh man, they're bad root beer. Oh, I love those. Those are great. So this is Airport Way. What are you talking about? Pitt River Schlemiel. Alright, well, I guess we'll find out. This is one of those roads that seems to me it's been they've been building it since we moved to town 6 years ago. So yeah, it'll be great when it's done. Yeah. I'm sure there's something funny for that, but I got nothing. So the impression I get is there are somehow more warehouse buildings in Pitt Meadows than houses. Nice bumps. I felt that one in my spleen testing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you never want to pop your duodenum. So this is the Pitt Meadows Airport, YPK, and an abandoned airplane. And when I see the letters YPK, you know what comes to my mind is why pumpkin spice? Because pumpkin spice is awesome. That's why. Whatever. I guess this is some sort of pathway along the river, so we're going to go that way. So this is the Pitt River Regional Greenway map, and the Osprey Village, and the Great Trail, and the Canyon and Coast Trail, and we are here. So we're going to go that way. Walls. You want to get lost again? Well, let's go that way, and we'll come back, and maybe we'll go this way. That make sense to you?
Sure.
Okay. You don't even care, do you? I want to go that way. I'm pretty sure there's going to be somebody at that picnic table.
There is.
Okay, well, we'll do something that way. This is what happens when you don't jiggle the handle. Yeah, whatever. So I'm assuming this is like the Pitt Meadows sludge going into the Fraser River. Nice. Shitter is full. The combined shitter of Pitt Meadows shitter is full. I'm scared of the bears. So when you put this fence up like that, does that keep the bears from going in there because they're scared? They don't want to make that quick left and then the right again. Well, it keeps bicycles and bears out, maybe. Oh, all right. Whatever. There's the river. This time it's actually working. I keep pressing the record button and it's not working. So that's cool. Anyways,
Bad tourism.
bad tourism video.
Bad
You missed bad jokes, bad camera work. Woo! Look at that. Woo! What a jackass. Look at that though. It's like the redwood forest up there, or Narnia. We just entered this in the back of a cupboard. Scared. I really got nothing. It's cool. I don't know. I expect to hear some kind of weird whispering. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill your family. I'm going to stab you in the face. Oh, there's a lone. Oh, I thought it was a crow. It's just a swallow. Don't worry about it. I just know if we actually go down here and there's going to be somebody. It'll be like a homeless camp. You just know it's going to happen. Or not. Yeah, I'm not climbing down there.
No.
Well, that's the majestic. I don't think I've used that adjective to say.
No.
It's the majestic Fraser River, which looks quite delightful today. Sure wish I had a boat. Boats would be cool. Every time there's a break in the forest, I feel like I want to go over here. You know, it's more of a sewage dispensary, I suppose. There's a lot of people here. It's creeping me out. I don't think I want to go over the rocky terrain. Now, if only I had a wee boat, perhaps a kayak. That guy's surviving till North Shore, has to be called. So I believe that's Barnston right there, right? Barnston Island. Nobody lives there. 155 people who have better things to do. Cool. I want a boat.
55 people.
The what did I say? Majestic.
Yeah.
Fraser River. Got a boat. Barnston Island. The Golden Ears Bridge. And water. And sludge. Yeah. Well, this looks like the end of this portion. I'm surprised this hasn't made it to a terrible beach. Is that Persephone?
No.
People probably live in those. Yeah, Is that considered a dock? Is that even safe for people to be on? Probably not. So I think we'll turn around here and see if anything else interesting occurs, which I highly doubt it will. Well, I made use of a local, what do you call it, a shit house. Shitter? Shitter. Shitter. It wasn't full. When the shitter is full like that, do they just move it?
No,
Is it like, they call it Cousin Eddie. No, I was thinking it was like that Poltergeist movie, and they just move the thing and leave the shit there.
Oh.
They don't move the shit, do they? They don't take the shit somewhere and dump it somewhere else. Is it like a guy in a skid steer, lift up the shit, dump it in the back of a truck, and then it's a shit truck, a truck shitter.
I thought it comes with a big hose.
That comes with a hose and sucks up the poo.
And
Ugh, worst porno I ever saw from Germany. That's disgusting. How dare you bring that up? All right, this is probably the end coming up. I don't know how far we're gonna go, but well, at least it's not paved. At least it doesn't have. You know, I'm not a fan of walking through the forest. That's not my thing. I would rather not walk through the forest. Too many more horror movies in my life. Things happen. Things jump out from behind trees. Whatever. So that was one of the more. Well, how can I even gauge it? I'm going to say it's boring. It was boring. How do I gauge it? If you watched any of these, they're fucking boring. I was like, I think I would have rather went for a walk in Saskatchewan. There was a little bit of water, a lot of fucking trees, a lot of people, a lot of vapors. Things I love. You know, I think it would have been more worth it to go downtown and walk around. Yeah, but less chance of getting shivved here. Well, yeah, if you watched, at least it wasn't a half hour of your day. 10-15 minutes tops. So that was the Trans-Canada Trail along the Fraser River. In Pitt Meadows. Occasionally there's water along there. Sometimes. Mostly you're in the middle of a thicket, if you will. I was mostly worried about bears or ticks attacking me. Bears a little less, because shoo, bear, that's what you do. Shoo, you stand up and you woo, jazz hands, and they I don't know why, it scares them.
they do jazz hands back.
They do jazz hands back.
And then leave.
Oh, and then they leave. Well, then that means it's understood that you have communicated with the wildlife properly. There's bad tourism. That was bad. Woo! It's your boy Blair. Enjoy yourself a Jolt Cola. Oh boy!
Find some, let me know.
If you can get some Jolt Cola, send me some of this shit. I want it. I want it now. David Eby. Jolt Cola. Jolt Cola. I will vote for you. I'll vote for that car salesman guy if he gets me some Jolt fucking Cola.
Twice the caffeine.
Twice the caffeine, twice the sugar, 3 times the happiness.
3 times the fun.
I would vote for First to Know, or whether
Well, she is
the
the first to
librarian. The librarian chick. I would vote for her if she'd get me some goddamn Jolt, but she wouldn't because it's probably bad for you. It's bad for the environment.
Have to come in some vegetarian.
Oh, I bet there's aspartame in it. There's not even aspartame in it. What's the big fucking deal? Bring the Jolt back. I want it. Don't you? Remember, bad camera work. Bad tourism, Vancouver, Pitt Meadows, YPK. Turn around. At the Y Pumpkin Spice Airport because we love it. Bad tourism. Thanks for watching.
2 months to pumpkin spice season.
2 months to pumpkin spice season. Mark it on your fucking calendar. Starbucks! Pumpkin spice! And of course, a little less of the for sure's.
But that's how I know I'm going to get good coffee.
No, you know you're gonna get coffee at Starbucks that's good when they say perfect. When they say for sure, you don't know for sure what you're getting. But when they go perfect, what can I get started for you? That's when you know. When he has a man bun, does that help? Man bun helps?
Yeah.
At Starbucks, if you're the man bun, then
It's
otherwise,
the only place
if,
except-
if you have a man bun and you don't work at Starbucks, pow. I don't know what that means. I'm not saying you should get hit, but it's like punch buggy. If we see a guy with a man bun, She gets one of those. Unless it's Starbucks, then we have a great coffee. Delightful. Anyways, we're gonna go. Yeah, they got to do the curtsy.
For sure.
For sure.
Perfect.
Excellent. What can I get started for you? What can I do for you? What? Do you guys have any plans for the rest of the day? Do you? Oh yeah, good. So, how's your Saturday going for you? Fuck off. That's how it's going. Give me a coffee and leave me the fuck alone. Take your man bun and go back to your bachelor suite because there ain't no women dating you. You're not living with somebody except maybe your mom. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the ring-a-ding-dang-do button or what the fuck people do. I don't give a shit. Maybe next week will be better. Remember, we strive for a good one and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And scene.
Somewhere down the Fraser River. Somewhere down the Fraser River.
Nothing? Nothing.
No.
I'm sure the people in the car next to us are going, what the fuck's going on with this side?
Fraser. Somewhere down the Fraser River.